Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we fight Colress. So here we start the battle. Now Colress is a scientist that works for Team Plasma, and he specializes in Steel type Pokemon. Now in this iteration we have a great advantage against him because we specialize in Fire type Pokemon. Let's see to what extent he continues with his specialization in Steel type Pokemon. Now this Sturdy with Magneton is quite irritating because that allows him an attack that he shouldn't rightly have. But Sturdy is a thing in Pokemon, so he gets to have that attack. And we have to defeat him 4 times, I think, because of all the 4 restores he uses while being paralyzed. So we get the burn at least, so that takes him out. Up until this moment I didn't realize that the burn also counters a Pokemon with Sturdy. That is quite nice. Or nice. Not nice. I think Victini should be part of this specific battle. I think he might be high enough on his levels. We're facing a Magnezone. Wonder if this shearing shot will take him out, or if he also has Sturdy. Oh, he also has Sturdy. Why do they always do Thunder Wave? That isn't even a damage dealing move. Granted, it may make me lose a turn or slow me down a great deal, but that doesn't do damage. I can understand it in a tournament setting, but in a battle like this it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, for a game playthrough it doesn't make sense. In a Nuzlocke it makes absolutely sense, or absolute sense. Yeah, let's replace Flash with something proper, like Zen Headbutt. And Zen Headbutt is only the placeholder for the real Psychic type attack I will teach him. Okay, so now it's Metang we have to face, which is quite a serious threat. Metang is a very strong Pokemon, but not as strong as his final evolution. I think Flamethrower will take him out completely. And Clear Body is quite a difficult ability to deal with. Oh, Clean Clang. He's also quite a difficult Pokemon to deal with under the right circumstances. But I think our Fire type will take him out in a single attack. And we do. BEM. That is not a Steel type Pokemon. I suppose he has this BEM in order to throw a wrench in your plans if you have defeated all of his Steel types up to this point. I hope I outspeed this Psychic type with my Ghost type, although I'm using a Dark Pulse. I think Dark Pulse is more effective against Psychics than Ghost type attacks, but I might be wrong. Let's see what a Ghost type attack will do. Shadow Ball. I wonder if I should have gone with Shadow Ball from the start. Oh, but he still survives. It looks like they do about the same amount of damage. but I think I'm sticking with Shadow Ball because that gives me some stab. But how does this BEM survive? Come on. Finally we get him to faint. I think we were gradually depleting his health. I think he wasn't healing as much as we were doing damage. So Colress has been defeated. Now we have to do the rest of the battle, which implies that we have to fight the Team Plasma of Team Galactic. I think it's Team Plasma, the leader. I always get confused with all of these different teams. Like I said, first we have to read all of this dialogue. Feel free to pause it if you want to read all of this dialogue. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends, and also ring that bell so that you could be notified when new content is released. Pokemon don't look that bad. We have 2 paralyzed Pokemon. Okay, let's go to the doctor and heal up over there. This is not the way I wanted to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. It saves me having to use my items, but it is a bit out of the way. Just a little bit. That is not what I wanted to see. In any case, that was the wrong portal. Come on. So we couldn't actually sneak by him, but now that we've defeated Colress, now he lets us pass. And there we go. Gets us, the real big guy behind the whole scheme, and he's quite upset. Feel free to pause the dialogue if you want to read what he is saying. And he has quite a lot to say. Sure. So Hugh is quite upset. He's chased us all over this region, and just to find this cat of his sister, who has evolved in the meantime. And it does cause a little bit of trouble because Pokemon adopt the personality of those who train them. And if you have assumed that this is a stalling tactic, you are correct. They are trying to stall us so that creatures can get away. That wasn't too difficult. Absol. I think Embor would be perfect for Absol. A fighting type attack will do the trick. Okay, so I think... Okay, I'll just do Magmar again because the chances of being outspeed is too large for me to use Victini. And Ponyard is a dark type Pokemon. Okay, that does it. Magmar goes to level 48. It's still not nowhere near where I want to be in terms of levels. So we have to fight all three of them before we can pass. So this is definitely a stalling tactic. Bennett. Okay, Victini might be the best to use against Bennett. Although Chandelure might have been better because of the two ghost types. Sucker Punch. Not something I wanted to see. This time we outspeed. Victini goes to level 50. So now he's actually on a higher level than my Magmortar. And that takes care of Ponyard again. I wonder if I should switch out that experience share with one of my other Pokemon that are on lower levels. It would have been a good idea, I think. But I didn't do it. And this triad likes the Ponyard line. And Ponyard is a good Pokemon. I'll give you 2 guesses on when I use him. And there are 3 places where I can use him, but only 2 where I will. One is one of the type specializations, and the other is when I do a chessboard team. But but I'm wondering if I should use Poniard or Bishop, because both of them are chessboard pieces. So we copied it or stole one of our attacks and used it against us. Not very effective. Luckily that wasn't a M-board that I was using, because then he might have been able to steal Scold. That would have been quite devastating. And finally we have defeated all of the Triad, and I think we'll be able to pass through here now. But you will get his cat back. Maybe I should label this episode, when I do it, For the Love of a Cat. Again we go to the doctor. So why do I do that? Ah, okay. I understand. So I didn't fly away. Possibly because I couldn't fly. Now I can. I'm wondering if this is less effort than going to the doctor that was on the ship. I don't think so. This is a lot longer. And I couldn't get my coordination correct so that I can ride with the bike over there. But anyway. I think driving down here or flying down here was a mistake. I think just going to the doctor would have been much easier or much better. But anyway, we are here, so now we have to deal with it. Yes, let's use some repels so that we don't get interrupted by a bunch of wild Pokemon all the time. So we found a water gem. But we never remembered to use it. So now we are on our way, and we're almost back to the ship. Now if I just use the normal doctor which was on the ship itself, then all of this would have happened a lot sooner, and I wouldn't have spent half an episode just to get back over here after I've been healing. Okay, let's switch out the Pokemon a little bit. Corrales needs a bit experience. Huh. Okay, so I've just arranged them in level order. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.